All right, here we are.
Yay.
Back again. So it's been an eventful week, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Last Monday, I went to a Cal Ripken Senior League game with the wheel of cards. And
Is that for like old folks?
no, it's the college league.
You said senior.
Yeah, it's named after Cal Ripken Senior.
Oh, so it's for old folks.
No, it's actually college kids who are
Seems
playing
like
some
an old
summer
folks
ball.
thing.
Well, so Cal Ripken Jr. himself is kind of old now, but no, it's named after Cal Ripken Sr. Anyway, so I'm at this game. The very first question I got asked, is Mellissa coming? How do you feel about your celebrity? How are you handling the fame?
It's weird that people like people who hate baseball cards.
So that was actually the second question.
Mm-hmm.
Second question was, is this a put on?
God, no. I'm absolutely being forced to do this.
Hates baseball cards. Hates them.
Well, just the amount of time that is spent on the baseball cards.
By you or by me?
Both. Can I hate both?
She can. She really can.
The amount of space that the baseball cards take up.
That's
The amount of packages that come in daily with baseball cards. The amount of boxes for the baseball cards. And binders. And the surface area that all these baseball cards take up. Do you want me to keep going?
no. So we're actually today talking about some of the stuff that's coming in the mail. That's what we're doing today.
By the way, people stop sending him packages. Please stop.
Series 2.
All right.
So when I got on eBay, though, I do try to be strategic. So I look at how much things have been selling for, what they're worth, and then I'll come in at the low end.
Mm-hmm.
And if it goes above the low end, I just don't get it.
You can save a lot of money by just not getting them at all.
But so think about how much money I am saving by getting at a good value.
This is like what the stores do. Like you save even more
Exactly.
money when you don't spend it.
I'm a seller, so I get things at a really low price, and I can still sell them at a fair price, a very fair price, and still make a little bit of a profit while sharing the love of cards with the peoples.
Mm-hmm. I'm not buying the profit angle, but okay.
I mean, I'm not, to my loyal customers, I'm not in this to make a ton of profit.
No, that's very obvious.
It's nice to make a little summer fun money and recoup my costs, but this is not a massive profit enterprise, as you can see by our Only Sports Card Studios here.
Please ignore our Only Sports Card Studios. I'm absolutely mortified that this is our backdrop.
I got a producer at some point.
Just a backdrop. Just put a screen.
Hey, Father's Day is coming up.
So now I have to support the habit.
You have to support your husband. Right. So speaking of stuff that comes in the mail, when stuff does come in the mail, I try to log it and see what it is because I don't want to open it right away. I don't want to open it right away for a couple of reasons. Number one, I like surprises. So I surprise myself. I order stuff and then I sit on it for months and months and months. Like this was shipped May 1st.
Did you ever tell them what I did?
What? Which what?
I can't handle the whole I'm just going to let packages sit around for months thing. And I had a purge.
You opened all my packages.
Yeah, I did.
You ruined Christmas.
And recycled them, garbage them, just like they're supposed to be.
No, she didn't get rid of the stuff.
No.
She just opened it all up. So.
Because I thought he was just being lazy.
No, so I will order things and purposely wait like a month or two. Number one, just so my card website can give me a better idea of how much stuff is actually worth. But also, so I forget about it. So when I open it up, it's a surprise and a present for me. Now,
it also sounds like the people who order off of QVC at like 2 a.m.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. So usually I will try to at least on my envelope log what it is and where I got it. But they don't always correctly like label things in the system. So sometimes something arrives and I have legitimately no idea what's inside of here. So let's have a look. Let's have a look together. This comes from Florida. It might not be baseball because sometimes it's football or basketball or hockey. So this is a complete surprise.
It's bubble packaging.
That's for my protection,
Mm-hmm.
or for the card's protection.
Can't you just be like a 2-year-old where just the bubble packaging is the most exciting thing? We could just give you a wall of that to play with.
What do we got?
Basketball.
Basketball! See, it's not a baseball card. Not a baseball. Oh, it's in a Revolution, too. Look at that. Revolutions, aren't they so pretty? Like, legitimately.
Sparkly.
Legitimately
Very
awesome
bad at
cards.
holding these things up to the camera.
No, the camera doesn't like to focus on them.
Oh, yeah.
Revolutions are just so shiny.
For the Washington Wizards, though.
Well,
Aren't they like
that's
super
our local
lame?
team.
I don't know sports at all, but I know that the Wizards are lame. Right?
Mystics got higher attendance than the Wizards got because Caitlin Clark was playing against them. But
she's very good.
Jordan Poole. Can't hate Jordan Poole. I mean, people online do, but I don't hate Jordan Poole. And Cal Kuzma. I don't know why this one's all top loady. Is he a rookie card? I don't think so. Well, either way, this one's all top loady, and this one is not. All right.
What is the definition of top loady?
All right. This is a penny sleeve.
Okay.
No, call the penny sleeve because it costs a couple pennies. Simplest way of protecting your card. This guy, little lesson for all you people, comes in both a penny sleeve and this guy, called a top loader. Costs a little bit more, protects the card a little bit better, which you typically do when you're shipping a higher rarity card or more valuable card. So for whatever reason, Kyle found himself in the top loader and Jordan did not. And it's not like a rare version. So I'm not totally sure why he gets a top loader.
You also don't follow basketball.
I went to a Washington Wizards game this year, and I listened to many games on the radio.
What's a mini games?
Many games. I listened to many of their games on the radio.
Okay.
So, all right. But I did get you stuff specifically.
Oh, good.
Do you see something with your name on it there?
I do see something with my name on it.
Would you like to do the honors, or
No, I'll probably mess it up.
So, I'm a good listener,
Mm-hmm.
and like AEW, I like the long-term payoff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's just like a week later, but she will say something, and I'll say, "Oh, I know what we're doing next week." So I got on the eBays, and I got something specifically for you based on our conversation a week or two ago. How you like that?
Well, that is impressive.
How's that for
You
paying
fully
attention?
commit to this nonsense.
Oh, I don't think you're going to be talking nonsense when you see what I got in here on. No.
Is it baseball cards?
It's not baseball. In fact, if you look at the history of our shows, even going back to the Facebook shows,
Mm-hmm.
it's only baseball like half the time because I know how you feel about it. So we did not open a single baseball card today.
Okay.
Even though you always say, "Oh, baseball, baseball, baseball." This is not.
Maybe I should just say cards in general.
Do you remember what you were wearing last week?
No.
We had a whole conversation about it.
Was it Star Wars Day or something?
It was not Star Wars Day. But while we're at it, where did we go yesterday?
Bowie Baysox.
Bowie Baysox. How did you enjoy that? Star Wars night.
The Star Wars stuff was cool.
Star Wars stuff was cool. What was it you said? You said you were lowered your expectations because of something very specific I said about Bowie Baysox baseball.
I don't know.
The dogs.
The dogs?
The dogs. You said you didn't think it was going to be a serious stadium
Because they let dogs in there?
because they let you have your dogs sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But you were impressed with the stadium, weren't you?
Yeah, so it was a
It was a
decent
nice
stadium.
stadium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Actually, one of my favorite minor league ballparks because it's one of the only ones I've ever been to.
And it has like activities for kids
Yeah.
and decent food areas.
Good community.
Seats with a back on it.
See, that's a big
Very
one.
important.
Big one. And very decent fireworks show.
Yes, I would say exceptional fireworks show.
So, how many Bowie Baysox games would you say you'd be able to tolerate in 1 year?
I will tolerate the 2 that I've committed to.
And these are the only 2 she's ever been to.
Yes.
So my dog's been to more Bowie Baysox games
Yes, that's true.
than you.
Mhm.
But okay, because then I can watch the game without that. Well, how many innings do I need to play?
No,
Did we not have this conversation?
Yes, we did actually have this conversation. That I can't believe somebody at some point said, you know what, 7 innings of baseball is not enough. We need 2 more. Like, I really feel like at 7, you're like, okay, that was enough baseball. Wives, are you with me out there? Oh, wives aren't watching the show.
How do you know? Sometimes Tina watches.
Or to see what ridiculous things you're making me do. If I had to guess.
Yeah, well. And that's why we're the bad boys.
Not a boy.
Boys with a Z. All right. So I ordered from a very expensive and very special set.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got here?
Ah, the genie from Aladdin.
We have got some Topps Chrome 100.
Aww,
A
cute. It's very well taped, though.
yeah. So a full box of these. Want to guess how much a full box of these is? Like 100 cards, maybe.
I have no idea. Huh? You guys pay a lot of money.
Throw a
these
guess
things.
out.
$75.
Higher.
$500.
Higher.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Right? $1,000 for a box of these.
That's so ridiculous.
Now,
There's cute little Simba.
these cards I ordered you
He
here.
just can't wait to be king.
These are base cards.
Okay.
So every pack you get in a pack, and like I've seen it online,
Mm-hmm.
you can buy a single pack, 4 cards. It's going to run you about $60, $80.
That's ridiculous.
3 of the cards in the pack are going to be completely normal, like Simba here.
Why would
And
people do such things?
This card is worth a couple bucks.
Oh,
See? Disney fan.
Aurora. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream.
So
I know so many Disney songs.
these single cards here are worth a couple bucks each.
Cute.
And then one card in the
Go
pack
on
of,
and kiss the girl.
we'll just listen to that the other day. One card in the pack of 4 is worth a little bit more. And hopefully it's worth enough to make the whole pack be worth it.
Jasmine did not wear an actual dress, which made her cool. Her outfits actually looked comfortable. Okay, this movie still kind of bothers me.
If it's on, I'm going to watch it though.
Ratatouille. Like, really, I don't care how good the food tastes. I just can't handle the thought of something furry and disgusting making the food.
Yeah,
It's just gross.
They're shut down.
Pocahontas.
Never seen it. Never seen it.
Good. Some really beautiful music in there.
I've heard the music.
Just around the river bend.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I did try to get a mix of classics.
Savory.
This is why Disney Channel is so popular.
This is my
Attitude's
absolute
totally changed.
favorite Disney character, Belle, because she was smart and clever. I loved it. Not just like some princess that needs to be rescued.
That's like 80% of the princesses these days.
And he grants wishes, and he's pretty darn funny. Yay, Robin Williams. I don't care how you died.
And then I got one more, which isn't a top loader, which means it's a little bit better.
Okay, all right. Aw, it's Minnie. Classic Disney.
That's what we were talking about the other day. All right, so I mentioned
Uh-huh.
you get 18 packs in a box.
Okay.
Each pack is 4 cards.
Mm-hmm.
3 of the cards are going to be just base cards like this,
Mhm.
even like mini here. And one of the cards of the 4 will be a specialer card. And some of those specialer cards are worth a lot more. Some of them are just worth a little bit more. I got you 2 of them.
Ooh.
Now, again, don't be
He's
going.
working really hard on this.
I am. These are not $100 cards or even
God,
$1,000.
thank you.
Yeah, they're
Don't ever spend that much money on a card. Don't ever spend that much money on a card.
they're just one step above what you have here.
Okay.
So I did get 2 just so you can see what some of the slightly higher.
Right there. You can see absolutely everything.
What some of the slightly higher cards
Mm-hmm.
look like. But so people who buy these boxes are hoping like there's a card in there that's worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these cards are selling for tens of thousands of dollars if you get a super rare one.
You must have to start watching the art sales for Disney cards. That's starting to sound like a better investment than baseball.
Well, it seems like people wouldn't accidentally buy a Disney Chrome Tops 100 for $1,000 and then just I don't know where those cards are. All right, Hugh.
Unless it's a wife. Aww. Incredibles.
Oh, shiny refractor. Throwing back to our early days in Gaithersburg.
Yes. And also when I had my kidney stone and I was lying on the bathroom floor. That was a whole nother story.
Was that Incredibles or Incredibles 2?
It was Incredibles too. Yep. These will always symbolize pain for me.
My first visit to Gaithersburg when we were apartment hunting when we first moved down here, we saw Incredibles 2, and she wasn't feeling well, so she went to the bathroom and had to lie down in the bathroom stall. So
the handicap stall, so it's large.
And then your very last card, it's also a refractor.
Okay. Oh, Anna! Best heroine ever.
There you go.
Yay. We met her at Disney World. And we had met many other princesses that day. And we weren't able to get an appointment in. And then it was the end of the day and people were starting to clear out. And we're like, okay, we're going to try this. And so we waited in line for at least 45 minutes to get to see Anna. And Katie was very little. And wouldn't you know, by the time we actually got to Anna, she was passed out, dead asleep, would not wake up. So there's a picture of me with Anna and a very sleepy Katie.
Right when Frozen came out, the girls were dressed as Elsa and Anna for Halloween. And I wanted us to dress like their parents. Like soaking wet, covered in seaweed, with like the ship's wheel kind of broken and over you, and maybe be like painted white and loaded or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna say I'm impressed with the princess collection in this set because, like, I'm not a Snow White fan. Snow White's
the very first movie I ever saw in theater.
She's kind of lame. But this is a good selection of princesses. Even though this one over here, wait a minute, I'm playing the wrong direction. This one over here. Sometimes there's a little bit of a creepy question mark around the storyline, but
you listen, then you act on what you hear, and you get a thumbs up at the end of the day.
You get perception points.
And then I can buy more baseball cards. Because every once in a while I get these. Violet winners.